Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at this node setup that I created using Spherechalk add-on in Blender. So if I scrub on this parameter, you can see some kind of noise, kind of doing this flip-flapping of polygon face. Okay, so it's a kind of an extension of my previous node tree, I think. So I simply started with a plane, and then I separate each and every polygon face using polygon boom, and then something happens here that's allowing me to rotate the polygon plane on the edge instead of the center. Okay, so that's the trick. That's the trick I want to show you here. So I was playing around the other day, and I was using this edge boom, and I was thinking, okay, can we actually rotate the polygon face on the edge? Since we are working with quad, it should be pretty simple, right? And yeah, so that's the plan. And so basically, after polygon boom, I have this edge boom, and of course that's separating everything into their edge. And I grab one of the edge here. So we have total of 741 polygon edge or point, and then I'm using this line node to connect the origin, and in this case the directions should be maybe destination. But anyways, so I grab the origin of that line, so I am able to get the point that's become the center for transformations or rotations of the polygon. And even to the very end, the polygon face are still separated, so we can rotate it easily in the X or the Y directions. And the Z is, yeah, the Z also working. It's rotating on the center. The center is of course based on this custom origin. So transform mesh is really the one that's doing the hard job, but only if we provide inputs, the correct inputs. All right, so this happens quite often, and even actually in many procedural 3D package, this is actually quite common. So this is how you can kind of direct your components, 3D mesh components like polygon face, edge, vertices. In the future, we might do this to particles, I believe. So, oh yeah, I didn't explain the noise bit. The rotations is really, if I get rid of this vector, I can simply rotate these planes. And the plane is blue and red because I turn on the face orientations. So it's a single face. I can add thickness using Solidify if I want to. So it's both sided. Okay, and I can still rotate it. And the rotations can of course be random. So we have this random, it's very useful. Plug this into the vector so we can have randomness, I believe. Oh, okay, I need to split it. Yep. Often time value needs to be split in order for it to work. So this is random. But I have here something that's not too random. It's actually based on the noise. So this is also something that I've done a couple of times in the past. Vector noise created based on the polygon origin of the original plane. So all the way back from the plane, I get the origin, the center polygon, and then I multiply it to control the noise, the pattern, and then I simply move it in time. So I can scrub the noise in X and Y, so it goes ups and down, or just simply animate the plane in the z-axis, and it will give a different noise pattern. And yeah, you can choose Blender or Perlin, Voronoi, all type of different noise pattern, and then you remap it to different value of rotations. So the factor of rotation here is, I think, Euler. But you can change it to degree using Euler or using math conversion. Where is it? Radians, yep. So anyway, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty interesting, and it should be pretty useful. So you can use plane or other things, maybe something that's, maybe cylinder even. Cylinder can give something that's more useful, or because we simply basically able to rotate polygon face, maybe you can also use it to, you know, like to make like a feather, kind of like a flipping feathers effect, like in the X-Men movie or something. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.